Welcome to the Socialette podcast, where we empower you with the marketing know-how you need to create the business of your dreams. I'm your host, Steph Taylor, and I'm a marketing nerd, Shiraz lover, and passport stamp collector. Join me as I dive into all things small business marketing and deliver them to you in bite-sized, fluff-free lessons every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's get learning. Welcome back to Socialette. This is episode 130. This episode is brought to you by my free ebook, 79 Ways to Uplevel Your Business. Inside it, you'll find 79 actionable tips that you can implement in your business to start moving the needle and start seeing some real growth. Head to stephtaylor.co/79. That's stephtaylor.co/79 to download it. Okay, this episode is all about why you need to have a marketing budget. We're surrounded by the success stories of people who are starting seven-figure businesses marketed with organic Instagram or Facebook alone. And these stories are typically made to sound like if they can achieve it, so can you. And I'm all for people starting businesses. I think it's great that platforms like Shopify and Squarespace have made it pretty simple for anyone to start their online store or their website without investing much at the start. But at the same time, the fact that anyone can start a business now with virtually no barriers to entry means that the free social media platforms are becoming pretty saturated with brands who are hoping to become the next success story. Back when we were doing client work, we had a pre-screening questionnaire that we'd ask potential clients to fill out before they could get onto a phone call with me. And one of the questions that we asked was along the lines of, how do you currently market your business, or how do you plan to market your business? And I reckon 4 out of every 5 people who answered this answered with Instagram and Facebook. A couple added in things like email marketing or SEO, but for the most part, these people weren't planning on spending a cent on any paid marketing channels. And when I say paid marketing channels, this includes things like hiring a PR agency or running an influencer marketing campaign, as well as paid advertising, both online and offline paid advertising. Okay, so yes, you could potentially get away with marketing your business using organic Instagram and Facebook alone, but I wouldn't recommend this to anyone who wants to grow their business quickly. In fact, I wouldn't really recommend it unless you have really good word of mouth marketing happening and you have an engaged email list at the very least. If you want to stand out from all the other businesses that are relying solely on organic social media, you really need to invest in your marketing. A good product simply isn't enough if nobody knows about it. And the way that the algorithms work these days, your organic content isn't reaching anywhere near as many people as it used to. I know that a lot of people are annoyed about the fact that you have to pay to play now, and they blame it on Facebook being some big greedy corporation. But honestly, the fact that the algorithm is limiting organic reach isn't a bad thing. I mean, imagine what your Instagram feed would look like if you were shown every single post from every single account that you followed. You'd literally never get to the bottom of your feed, and you'd miss out on a lot of posts that you actually wanted to see. It puts pressure on brands to create good content that their audience wants to see in order to keep appearing in their feeds. And that's a great thing, because the last thing that Instagram needs is more mediocre content. There is way more than enough content out there. And historically, brands have always had to pay to get in front of consumers. Newspaper ads, radio ads, TV ads, billboards, none of those traditional media formats have ever been free. So yeah, you need to pay to play. Okay, but what if you can't afford to spend money on your marketing? If you're already selling products or working with clients, your marketing budget should be incorporated into your profit margin. For example, say you sell 1 unit of your product for $50. Of that $50, let's say that $25 is your cost of materials and manufacturing it, $5 for shipping, and then maybe another $5 for marketing and advertising related costs. So just to acquire that one customer. So from your $50, after subtracting that $35 of costs, you have $15 left over as profit. If your profit margin isn't big enough to add in marketing costs, then it might be time to up your prices. If you haven't launched your business yet and you can't afford to spend any money on your marketing, then you need to question how serious you are about the success of your business and the time frame in which you'd like to achieve your goals. Your expectations might need a bit of adjusting because it will take you longer without a budget. But if you're planning on just side hustling and you've got the stability of your full-time income to keep you going and you don't have the urgency to make or break as quickly as possible, then that might be fine. Sorry about the tough love, but it's just the reality of the marketing landscape these days. Next episode, I'm going to look at how you can work out where to spend your marketing budget because there are so many places you can spend it and they won't all get you the best possible results. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you pop on over to stephtaylor.co/79 to download my free ebook, 79 Ways to Uplevel Your Business. Make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any new episodes released every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And if you're enjoying this podcast so far, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a quick rating and a review. Thanks so much for listening. Catch you next time.